right, so for those of you who have recently purchased a Snuggle Nest Dream and you're ready to scream and or pull your hair out and or send the stupid thing back, let me help you before you do that, okay? Because when I first got this thing in the mail, it took me like 45 minutes to figure this out. And so I'm gonna show you my just tiny little tricks to put this thing together. And once you get it, you're gonna be like, oh, but like seriously, those instructions are garbage. And that little short tutorial they show you of the person like whipping it together in fast motion, I was like, totally got this. So, okay, first things first, what you're gonna have here is your Snuggle Nest, okay? So I want you to position that on the ground in front of you, and then I kind of want you to put the sides up like this, as if you, as you know what I mean? So kind of like make the sides a little bit stiff. Now what you're gonna notice is one side is smaller than the other, okay? So one side fits in there. So the big side goes in the end that also has the Baby Delight logo in it, I believe. Yes, that's correct. So you're gonna wanna set this over here, and then the smaller end is gonna go in the smaller side, okay? So unzip both of the ends, okay? And then what you're gonna do, and this is really important, and that's why I have you do this. Now, you're probably gonna wanna turn this thing so that it's facing you directly. This is the easiest way that I figured out how to do this. Now, what you wanna do is keep these sides up, because when you open this up, you want to walk the product in and around, okay? So we're gonna walk it in, and we wanna keep that side up, because if this thing flips, it's so hard to like undo it. All right, so let's see here. Is it still going? Okay, so can you see what I'm doing here? So I'm kind of just, let me put this down even more. Okay, so I'm literally walking this fabric around it while also making sure, so every little bit, I'm pulling the fabric around and over and making sure that this stays in the top. So it seems so simple, but yet trust me, I know that if you're putting this thing together, it is not as easy as it seems that first time. So then once you have that done, then it just pulls around. And maybe this was not hard for some people to figure out, but for me, it was terrible. Okay, so there's side number one. So now it's gonna be a little bit easier. So now we're gonna flip it around and do the same exact thing. Okay, so again, so I'm lining this up straight with me. I'm taking this, and as I position it in there straight on, I'm kind of taking the fabric up and over, and then I'm keeping this fabric. This was the hardest part, is you've got to keep, see how this wants to bunch? If this goes on the side, you're gonna feel like you're gonna rip the thing straight through. So that's why you kind of want to walk this fabric up over the top, and you want to space it evenly on both sides. So you kind of just see, and this side is already doing it. So now I have to back it up a little bit and make sure that it's going around the top. And that's why, see, it's so frustrating once it does that. Okay. All right, and now here we go. So I can feel that's where the end is. Okay, and then I'm gonna pop this up and around. All right. Okay, and it should be good to go. So now I can go ahead and zip it. Oh, I got a little bunched on the end there. Okay, so now I know, and it seems so silly. Once you get this thing together, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that was it. And again, the bigger side of the pad goes by the Baby Delight logo here on the inside. And there you have it, my friends. So we have just assembled the monster of a snuggle nest dream. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. I love to hear from you guys in the comments. And if you would like, feel free to subscribe to my channel where I share things about lifestyle, pregnancy, stuff like that. So, and let me know if this is the video that helped you find my channel. So best of luck to you putting this thing together. And like I said, once you get it together the first time, it's going to be so easy. But the most important part is to walk the fabric and to keep it like straight around that plastic, because once it like bunches up and you feel like if you push it, you're going to rip the fabric, then you just take it out. Take a deep breath, take a shot. If you're pregnant, don't take a shot, and then just like honestly start over. So thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. And if you subscribe, I will see you in the next video.